Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Diggity Wiggity Wah. This is Robocop Rogue City, and this is part 2. In the first part, the introduction, if you will, we went into a news agency and we rescued some hostages, got familiar with the game, got familiar with the firearms.
When will this be fixed? Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime.
And yeah, if you see me looking up here at all, I'm just looking at my OBS. My OBS is how I broadcast.
There's my favorite walking, talking law enforcement machine.
Oh, what is this?
Okay, let's get on with it.
Hold on. Broski, it switched up there for a sec. Wants me to go to my locker. Or Ramirez, okay?
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try? Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker? They wanted you to be safe out there. Yeah, you guys, very funny.
So I see my experience keeps going up as well, so I wonder if there's a way I can level up or what those experience points do.
Why don't you take a seat for me? That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Oh, I see, okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Gotcha, that's kind of neat. Gives a little bit of replay value if you want to go back and try to beat your scores. K to open the skill screen. Combat, armor, vitality, engineering, focus, scanning, deduction, psychology.
Well, I can already see some unwanted activity in your hippocampus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
Or cleaned
OCP
properly.
wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
Well, can't say we didn't try. Everyone get back to whatever the fuck you usually do.
Man, I tell you, it was crazy in that TV station. Good job you had Murphy.
So how do I get down there?
Murphy, could you please help me out here?
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many complaints filing in that I can't keep up. It's getting crazy in here. Could you open up another line and help me?
I am here to serve the public trust.
Take the spot on the podium. You're a lifesaver, Robo.
This line is open. Please form an orderly queue.
Officer, I have a problem. My neighbors are hostile toward me. I think it's because they're jealous of my new dog. Why would they get so worked up every time I take him for a walk?
What is his name?
He has a beautiful red coat, so I called him Fire. He likes to hide, so sometimes I have to yell,
That's
Fire!
probably your problem.
Fire! To find him.
That's probably why, right?
Anyway, can you do something about my neighbors?
No, but I will let you off with a warning.
That's fine. I don't mind paying the price for having the cutest dog in all Detroit.
Next, please.
I got something for you, officer. I know where you can find a wanted criminal. That poster over there says there's a reward for that information. And I want it.
I want details.
Are you blind? I'm the guy from that poster, so here I am. Now, give me the money.
I will have to detain you.
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
Yeah, I'll put it in your prison commissary.
You can hope for a reduced sentence.
That's not the reward I was hoping for, but I'll take it. It'd be good to get back to jail. Life as a free man can be tiring.
Take him away. Next, please.
Officer, I would like to report my son missing.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has it been?
Just over 2 days now.
We do not consider an adult missing within 72 hours.
Really? Wow.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. Something's not right. You really need to find him.
What is his name and address?
George Elkins, 7706 Orchard Avenue.
Let me check. Your son was found dead 2 hours ago.
What? Oh, no.
It's not what I thought was going to happen.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Yep. No worries, Brahim. All right, now how the heck do I get downstairs? Right here. Pardon me.
Murphy, I heard you're scheduled for calibration. Step right up and press the button when you're ready.
50 points is what OCP calls a passing grade. Shouldn't be a problem for you.
Oh, I just
Not
Shit.
even 50, huh?
I
They really did mess you up in that lab. Why don't you try again?
I'm trying to calibrate my mouse here. It's a little too loose. That might work. Let's try.
It's 50. Unless you want to try to break the record. Good job. I'll let the eggheads know that you're good to go.
All right, thank
See
you,
you in the
bro.
briefing.
Yep. My mouse seems so slow compared to what it was. You want me upstairs now, I think? Let me see here. Options. Controls. Let's try this. And tone it down on mine. Let's try it.
I just can't do it. There is no...
Just seems...
I can deal with blood, guts, but puke is a no-go for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, be a sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for me. You've got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind.
Wow.
Just take him downstairs. I owe you one, Murphy. Oh, no.
This seat is uncomfortable.
Look who's back home. Just toss him in one of the empty cells.
Ah, finally.
Finally home.
Sleep tight.
Yeah, I find it tough getting the sensitivity correct for the interface, you know, when you're targeting and shooting.
So, what's on today's agenda?
The agenda is that you sit your ass down. It's no
Listen.
secret that crime has been on the rise ever since what the media has named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the torch heads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else, keep your eyes open. Any questions?
Any word on Briggs?
What happened to Briggs?
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so, but if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
To the arcade I go.
You go ahead, partner. I need to write this report, and there's something else I need to do first.
Downstairs. To the Batmobile.
Cruiser's ready for you, Robo.
Thank you,
Go
sir.
get him.
Thank you, sir. Do you want to leave the area? Okay, that is much slower and that will not do. Look at that. Oh my god. Dude's Dale Earnhardt. Pardon me. You know, it's a retro type game when they say go to the arcade. I don't know many arcades anymore. Back in the 80s and 90s, the arcade was the place to be.
You came to clean up this city, didn't you?
Didn't you?
It'd be easier to burn it all to the ground.
It probably would be easier to start fresh, yes.
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
It's getting colder, and now we don't have anything for the fire.
How was I supposed to know someone was still on tires?
I wonder why I parked so far away.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, 'cause you don't have a warrant, do ya?
What a douchebag.
All said, sir. Enter the basement.
Come back with a warrant, cop.
You can use Robocop vision to investigate objects or people to find clues. Investigate objects are marked with question marks. Yes, press right. Okay.
Amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you?
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh man, a real like TJ laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you. As long as you got cash.
There you go, that's all
Unfortunately,
we
I'm
need.
broke. But I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Done deal.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me? Way to go, TJ!
I don't know who TJ Steele is. That's funny though. I'm guessing it's a fictional character. So search warrant's been granted.
Is that
Search warrant's been granted based on the information that the kid gave, I guess.
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie, I think I dropped my key somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem.
Wow. That was sick. That was sick.
Finally, some fun!
Surrender your weapons.
Yes! Light 'em up!
Oh, I don't like that guy. Alright, let's try this again. So this is a shotgun. That's where I was making my mistake. I was treating it like an assault rifle. I thought it was what I had picked up before. But it is not. And I'm going to go with the micro SMG because that is the gun that I did have before. So now that I know that they essentially go back and they look at how well that I did, I am going to try to find all the evidence that I can. So is there a way I can slow this down again? Let's try this. That kid, I like that better than the sensitive. I see you. Say nuke or get lost. Tell the buyers to stop using made-up names for nuke. None of this double cheese, anti-N, hot sauce, body bags, and red fucking whatever. It only makes my guys confused, and that's bad for business. Pigs can't do shit, so there's no need to speak in code. These dopeheads either buy nuke or jack all your lovely superstardom boss S. So again, I'm going to go around collecting all the evidence that I can. Now that I know that everything is reviewed after, I thought it was like going to be for achievements or things of that nature, but it's actually not. They go back and they look at performance.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
Can't a guy just sell drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5 minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo! Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant! And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
I'll shoot you!
Have it your way.
Sounds like Peter. Call note, too many cops patrolling the place. Don't leave before the police informant talks, so it's order. Detox made the snitch too weak. Use tainted nuke to crank him up. The ghost house, in quotes, down the street next to the train tracks. There we go. That's pretty big clue right there, I think. What else could be a clue on this table? Anything? What am I missing here? The phone. Contacts. No recorded messages. An installation invoice for a $62 desk button, a CX180, a $2,300 and a 2340 armored gate, $580 for installation. Security Innovations Company. Interesting. Crazy, you can open safes. I am Robocop. Okay. Pretty good game overall. It's got problems. It's far from perfect. But I'll be honest with you, I love Starfield. I think Starfield's a great game, but even this game is more polished.
This is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name, but I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently, but I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
I can come back with a warrant, but then I will not be knocking.
You think that's going to scare me? This is Detroit, for God's sake. People try to threaten me nearly every day.
I do not try.
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being here, then be my guest.
Level 2 required. God, engineering level 2 required. So are these missions I can come back to at a later time? He did it again. Ben, I'm off tomorrow, but this can't wait. I think Scott's at it again. You want to help that boy like you helped me and the others. I get it, but I'm still on parole. I can't be involved in any illegal stuff. And Scott doesn't care about that. I saw him hiding something in his locker. He looked over his shoulder about 100 times, like when he was stashing those stolen radios. You better check it out or we might get in trouble. Signed, Jay.
See, I told you, you'll find Jack all, because there ain't nothing to be found. This place is legit.
I need access to one of your lockers.
I can't allow that. It's my workers' private possessions.
You said your shop has nothing to hide.
The locker you have in mind belongs to a boy named Scott. He works for me on and off. I have to admit, I had a tiny feeling he might have something to do with your case. I will open his locker for you, but I won't be held accountable for what's inside.
Deal.
That's his locker. Go on, have a look. And what do you reckon? Is he your man?
For the time being. Where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when 2 thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
Yeah.
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle.
But there's nothing honest about it.
Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank,
it doesn't.
It's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Okay, that's your best reasoning, if anything.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
All right. Well, that's that.
That is all for now.
Hey! Make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
He definitely doesn't deserve to be killed, but sounds like he's a career criminal. Can I go up that way? That would have been sick. What is that one? Does that mean I have a skill I can assign? No? Oh. Alright, let's activate the armor. Okay. Yeah. I was wondering what that meant. The one in the top right corner. So we've got armor and a little bit of combat.
Oh God, I messed up good.
You must be Scott.
Where's the cot? Where's the
What
scar
did you do
cot?
with the blue SUX 6000 that you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Admitting to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve the public trust.
Okay. I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I can't tell you. If he knew I gave him away, he'd take revenge on Ben. Oh God! It must be those thugs! We're dead! No one is gonna save us.
If they are criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Hello? Anybody home?
Yeah.
Where are you, Scotty boy?
I'm right here, Daddy.
It's the metal pick. Blast him.
You did it! They didn't think that through. Maybe you can put an end to this after all.
I am missing vital information in order to resolve this case.
I'll tell you what you want. Just please, help me fix this screw-up.
Where is the car now?
Oh man, I'm sure it's still in their chop shop. It's a warehouse on the northeast side. The entrance is concealed, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'm no fighter, but if there is any other way, I would like to help. Maybe you need some more intel.
Who did you mean by him?
It's Rex, from the local gang. I only did petty jobs for him mostly, but this time he made me steal that car. He said he wanted the SUX 6000 we were repairing at Ben's. When I said it was too hot, he slashed me with his knife.
Wow.
Why were you hiding?
You saw those thugs. They were looking for me. They realized I tricked them. They wanted the SUX 6000 from Ben's shop, but I didn't want to get him into trouble, so I stole a different one. I doubt anyone would have given a shit, but word on the street is that it belongs to the mayor's niece.
Bingo.
Any criminal matters should be reported to the police.
I know. I just thought I could figure this out by myself. Ben was right from the start. I shouldn't have gone down this road.
That is all for now. Proceeding to the vehicle's estimated location.
You are calling for backup, aren't you?
I am
Negative.
backup.
Threat calculation minimal.
Nothing good? Alright. Okay guys, I am going to end this part here, and we will continue on in part 3, locating the stolen vehicle of the mayor's niece. And I appreciate all the love, all the support, all the hate, whatever it is, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, so far really good game. Like I was saying, I really love Starfield, but I'm sure everybody's aware how much hate Starfield gets from being unpolished. Big game, great game. But there's a lot of issues. I mean, if you watch my playthrough, you'll see a lot of issues that I have encountered myself. Unlike a game like Baldur's Gate 3, which is just the creme de la creme. I mean, but this game is very good. For what it is, it's very good. Few little issues here and there. Few things that I would tweak myself, but it's good. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. That's the end of part 2. Love you. Diggity, wiggity wah, signing out.